Welcome back. Now we're moving on to day 2, and now we're starting to look at how can we attract, how can we stand out and use attraction marketing to start to engage with our audience and also to get out there online as well. So today we're talking about how to use attraction marketing, and I'm going to teach you one organic growth tool that we're going to go through to help you start building that attraction and also start building that content within your group as well. So what is attraction marketing? Attraction marketing is about a process of making your business or your products and services alluring to customers by using thoughtfully crafted techniques. So this is about it's like being a magnet. You're using different techniques and different crafting strategies so people start to notice you and they're attracted to you. Because the ultimate goal is we want people to actually reach out and ask us to actually work with them and to use our services instead of doing the old sales way that we used to do back years ago of always chasing. So we want to be the person who's hunted and not the person chasing along the way as well. Your objective is typically going to be drawing in prospects by making them aware of how a certain product or service can improve their lives. So it's about also talking about benefits. We're always talking about benefits and not features. It's a big picture, getting people to understand that if they come with you, then obviously they're attracted to you and you have the right products and services to help them. And also it's about business representations need to first establish a sense of comfort with a prospect, forming a relationship before they will try and convince their prospect that they can get the promised and the positive results. Again, this is all about forming the relationship first. Everything that we do, if we do offline networking or if we do online content, everything else, it's the same process. It's important to form the relationship first before you start advertising your products and services to people. So the biggest common fault that I actually see is people trying to just throw out their information about their products and services all the time and having expectation that people will purchase from them. So what are the benefits of attraction marketing? So some of the benefits are, you're obviously going to have more sales. People are going to come to you. If we do it organically, it's not expensive. It doesn't cost you anything. However, it does take time. So we often talk about, do you buy traffic or do you earn the traffic? If you're not in the position to buy the traffic and you've got a lot of time, then you have to earn the traffic. Now, earning the traffic means you actually have to earn the traffic. That means you have to start building relationships to maintain that as well. You'll get to a stage where you won't have much time, but you'll have more money coming in. So to speed the process up, always paid advertising will always speed the process up. But to start with, we need to do organic first until we've got the clients, and then we can invest money back into paid advertising. It also helps you to build, the thing is we want to build a massive list. So attraction marketing is getting people, giving away something free that's going to build the trust in exchange of their contact details. It helps to build trust. It obviously helps you also to build your brand, your professionalism, and also it helps you to build what we're after, is that audience on social media. We want to have that audience on social media, and by being a leader of a community, straight away you'll position yourself as the leader and the authority, and people join that group to be with you. So straight away you're standing out. However, it's going to take you time to maintain that as well. And as I said, inexpensive, organic growth first, and then later move into paid advertising. So your tips to do attraction marketing, and we're going to go through a lot of these this week. So obviously doing blogs is important. Create a group, which we're doing. Give away something free in the group in exchange for their contact details. Also with your annual setup, it's about, if you can, give away a free gift in exchange, or ask them for their email address to set up some email campaign or something to actually give them the free resources that you promised. Video, 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 video. Video is the way to get attention. You know, Facebook Live, beautiful. So do as much video as you can. Try and put at least one video into your group daily. And that video will be a Facebook Live or training video or something. But you need to be the person that's talking, because you have to become the attraction character, the person they want to actually come to. And then publish often on the platforms. So publish, and always publish on the platform that your audience is hanging out on. Now, this is an interesting thing. We talk about become the attractive character. Now, the attractive character, what are the elements? The elements of the attractive character is the backstory. They tell stories. They're a storyteller. They talk about their own character flaws, and they have polarity as well, so that they'll take a stance for something. They'll take a hard stance on something. They identify themselves as a leader, so people identify them as a leader. They're often known as the adventurer or the crusader. They're the reporter, evangelist, or the reluctant hero. So often we went back to our core story. Remember our hero's journey in our very first session. It's about you creating that character, attractive character that people can relate to, that people can understand you, and you show your own vulnerability as well, so that it's okay for other people to actually show their vulnerability as well. The storylines that you will be using, a lot of the common ones is loss and redemption. So that could be a story about, one I often tell is when I first started my business, I lost $100,000 in 6 weeks. So I start talking about a loss. And then obviously the redemption, how I overcome that, what were my struggles, the same as your hero's journey. We may also talk about us and them. So that could be a conversation maybe where you were growing up and being part of a new kid on the block in the school. You may not have been accepted socially into that group. You may have been awkward or something like that, or not knowing what to say. And you felt isolated and you want to be a cool kid. So that talks about a story between us and them. Also before and after, often they see that, especially around weight loss, the before pictures, the after pictures, they talk about their transformation through that as well. Maybe you want to talk stories about amazing discovery. What are some of the insights that you've gained, and how did you gain those? And it's again in a story format. It could be a secret, something that's secret telling. It could be something, there's something that no one knows about me, or there's something that my secret formula or something like that. People love secrets and being open to hearing those secrets. And then the third-party testimonials. That's where people start to give you testimonials. Really important. Social proof, very, very important. Whenever you do something, ask for testimonials and reach out for that as well. So when we talk about storytelling, because see, all your posts and blogs, there has to be an element of storytelling in there. So it has to be something. You may share tips, but before you share the tips, you'll tell a bit of a story first. So storytelling, there's 3 parts of the story. The first one is they call the hook. So the hook is your headline, it's your interrupt, it's your disruptor. It's something to grab their attention. You want to grab their attention. So we always say the first 2 lines of your post or article or whatever, or your ad or whatever you do, there has to be a hook. There has to be something that really stands out. So they'll stop scrolling on social media and they'll stop and read your post. So the first 2 lines are really, really important. And then, of course, then you unfold your story of the adventure, of the transformation, of the vulnerability, everything else as well. And then you have a call to action. So a call to action could be, hey, grab my free PDF. Hey, I've got a free download, or comment down below, or something. You want some sort of call to action as well. So 3 elements. Always think about hook, think about the story, and think about the action, call to action that you want people to do, because we want to get our people in our groups as much as we can to engage with us. And a lot of people just don't engage, they sit and they watch. So it can be really hard at first when you first start your group, because you'll feel like you're doing all the work, but eventually the momentum picks up. So when we do our posting, because you're not going to have very many people in your group, right? It's a new group. So it's important to post on your profile as well as in your group. The reason why you post on your profile is that public sees it. Because once you're in a group, it's a closed group, and only your group members can see your post. So what I would be doing, and I do quite often myself, is I'll post publicly and then I will share that into my group. Now, the advantages of people joining your group may not be about your daily posts, but it could be things like your training. There's things exclusive to that group as well. Now, there's a thing called triple V post. Triple V post is you're actually becoming visible, you're actually demonstrating vulnerability, and you add value to the post again. So I will obviously take you through the walkthrough. I'll take you through some examples of myself talking about that, because it's a lot easier to show with examples than explain it. But those are three things that we're always looking at. It's our triple V all the time: visibility, vulnerability, and value. Now, there's one thing, that technique I want you to do is, this is on your profile, I want you to prime your feed. Every day in the morning when you first get up, you need to prime your feed. So people start, it's almost like waking people up and go, hey, I'm here. So priming your feed, it's about 15 minutes going through your profile page. And what you're going to do is you're going to comment on the post of what people are talking about. And then you're going to tag them into that post. So remembering tag is simply the @sign, start typing their name in, and it'll come up and you click on their name in Facebook. And then once you've commented, you tag, then you like the post. So again, I'll go through the walkthrough of that as well. So you do that for 15 minutes and you don't stop. That's 15 minutes of uninterrupted time, the first thing you get up in the morning. And that's going to wake people up. And so then when you do post, you've already given generously to people by commenting and liking. So often they will return the favour as well. So prime your feed, definitely must do every single day. And then the type of post. What type of post we do? So this week, I'm not going to give you all the posts straight away because it's going to overwhelm you. So I'm going to just feed them to you. So every day we need to create an engaging question, and we also put in an inspirational quote. So we're going to have an engaging question, we have an inspirational quote, and you're going to post those on your profile page, okay, following the attractive character guidelines that we just talked about, the story, and also you're going to copy it into your group as well. So at the moment, you'll be doing most of your posting at the moment on your profile, and you'll copy it into your group as well. Now, you also, the triple V post that you're going to do, that triple V post has to be done weekly. Okay. Now, when you're looking for quotes, again, I'll show the walkthrough. There's a good website called Goodreads.com. Gives you a lot of quotes. You can do that. And also, when you're looking for questions, if you type into Google provoking questions as a search, it'll show you some great questions as well. So you just need to look around and search, and a lot of that information will be given to you. Probably the most time that you're doing with the posting for this day is learning the triple V post. And I would say to you, do as many as you can, so you actually have you have a few set up, so that when you get really busy, you just pull one out. So you need to continue all of these strategies that we've talked about, because you see what's happening is more and more is coming up. So you need to do your reach out strategy. That's bringing in your 2 members into your group, and remembering we're after Only do 40 per day, remember, 2 batches of 20. If you do more than reaching, this is on personal messages, if you reach out more than about 40 per day, you'll start to be noticed by Facebook's algorithms. And then if you give things like, and then what they'll do is they'll ask you to verify something, like typing a code or doing something. Do not respond to that. Just stop, get out of that page completely, because they'll start tracking you. And they'll put you into Facebook jail. So Facebook jail means they'll take your access away from you for a certain period of time. Okay, we want to reach out. Remember the 5,000 friends strategies. We want to reach out to them, make friends with them, and we want to participate in 4 groups where we comment and we start to be noticed. So we're not advertising, we're just commenting, getting noticed. And remember, in those groups, those who start having conversation with, then I'll be friending them as well, creating the conversation as a friend, and then invite them into your group. Okay, remembering to keep manual approval. Remember approval of all new members into your group. Do not do it automatically, and take the steps to go through and check to make sure they're the right fit for your group. Now we're going to start priming our feed 15 minutes every day. We're going to do our triple V post, and we post it on our profile page, share into our group, and we need to do one of those at least 1 per week. And then we got our daily online engagement and inspirational to go in there as well. So we have a few tasks to do now, but this is going to start to really, if you do all these tasks and put a lot of time into this, you're going to start to see yourself visibility as well. So I'm going to go through the walkthrough sheets for you. I'm going to go through the walkthrough, show you what I'm talking about as far as your triple V examples and things like that as well. Talk to you soon. Bye. Hi everyone, it's Lee. Let's go through the walkthrough, shall we? So week 2, day 2, attraction marketing and organic growth of your business. So these are the activities, the checklist. Watch the topic video, complete the activity sheets, complete your attractive character, prime your profile feed 15 minutes, create your triple V vote posts, post 1 quote and 1 provoking question per day, go to Tribal Building Secrets community. Okay, remember this challenge, we're doing all this in online, our normal one, build your courses online. Yep. And use the tag for the tag me in so I can review your work. So prime our feed. So first you're going to comment, you're going to post, and then you're going to tag the person. And I'll go through that as well. Provoking questions, you can find that by just do a Google search, provoking questions, motivational, goodreads.com is a really good website for you to go to. You're going to create your attractive character. So it's listing out the topics you've got to talk about. So if I'm talking about, say, business growth, my topics will be all around business growth. So I'll brainstorm my topics first, and then I'll cut them down to subtopics, and then I'll look at some sort of story that I can talk about around that topic, or maybe a life experience that I've experienced myself. Because remember, I want to show visibility, I want to show vulnerability, but also I want to add value. So the value you're going to add is you're going to obviously inspire them at the end to achieve whatever it is, whatever else you want them to achieve. You want to leave them feeling inspired and hope along the way as well. So I'm going to take you through some examples of that. Remembering your hook, the first 2 lines of your posts should be a hook. It should be something that grabs their attention so that they stop scrolling and they stop on your post and start reading it. And then a call to action, always call to action. Quite often you'll see my posts, I'll say, if you want something, post a GIF or comment to me or something. I'm asking them to take action. The reason why I'm asking them to take action is I'm wanting them to engage in my group. So I have to, at first, I've got to ask them. I've got to keep on asking them to do things for me. And eventually they'll do it automatically. Now here's our triple V post. We're going to use the same things as we were talking about. We're going to use emojis. We're going to make sure there's white space in between. So if I was posting this, I'd probably put a bit more white space in between, and you're telling your story. So here we have here, so the hook, the first 2 lines is the hook. Have you ever heard of a saying that for explosive growth, put yourself into an environment that expects more of you? So that's my hook, okay? So that's my hook there. Then my post, I'm talking about a story. In this one, I'm telling a story about a farmer and a hawk and a chicken. So I'm telling the story. And then at the end here, I'm asking for action. So comment below and let us know some of your insights that you have gained by the read of the story. I look forward to reading your comments and being part of your transformation. So I'm asking for action. The same here. Here I look for a hook. Here's the hook. Should I discount my prices to gain momentum on my business? That's a hook, right? So then I educate them. I talk to them a bit about my thoughts, and then I bring in the points and the tips and the things that they need to understand. Okay, and then stop competing on price. And again, the call to action, comment below what extra value that you can add to your big customers. So again, I'm doing the whole thing again. Automate your business. So the hook, do you feel yourself spending lots of time on Facebook trying to keyboard and feeling completely drained at the end of the day? There's my hook. Here comes my story that I'm talking about. And here's my call to action. So call to action, want a copy of my Facebook member attraction, comment below. Remembering we're not putting any links into the post. Our links must go in the first comment below, because if you put links in the post, Facebook actually, you get less growth reach. Facebook actually penalises you because they don't want anyone to leave the platform. So they penalise you. So it's always best to actually post the link in there and then remove it and put it in the comment. So that's your triple V. So I'm wanting you to do, like, it's good if you can do a few of them at one time. It takes a bit of time, but I would look at doing them a few. So you've got a backlog. So when you are really busy and you haven't got time to think of triple V, it's already done for you as well. So keep it in a folder and keep on adding on those. And of course, you can repurpose them as well. Okay, later on the track, you may repurpose them as well. All right, so let's go into our Facebook and do some walkthroughs. So priming our feed, you simply go to your home page. So here, Angie here's got some information here. I read it. She talks about this post is another women's group has just inspired me. Wanted to share it with you for kindness. So that's a kindness calendar. I think I've already commented on this one already. Let's see. Okay, so if I was going to comment, I'd comment. Right, and I will say something. This calendar is amazing. Then I tag her in. So @ go up Angie Smith. G Smith. Angie. So it should come up. Here it is. Angie Smith. I'll just check, see if O'Connor. Yeah, it is. Angie Smith. So I've tagged her. I've written a comment. I've tagged her. Then I hit enter. Then I go up to the like under the post. And then I like it. Okay. This one here. How the group or question I would like to ask your opinions. Husband since stay at home, mum, bored, whatever, about what it works for and everything else as well. Everything. So I might read it. Okay. And then so forth. This one here. I look at the picture. Mary Ree. I look at it. Christmas means a Christmas time. And I might say something like, oh, so cute. And wrapped up. like a bug in a rug. Okay, I'll tag her, Mary. There it is. So I tag her, enter, and like. Okay, Kerry. I'll just say you live at an amazing, live in an amazing. Oh, I'm actually, I might put, do you live near the beach? Right? Tag her in. Kerry Wadley. Enter. Then like. So let's prime my feed. So I do 15 minutes of that every day before I post. So I prime my feed first. Okay? So that's what I do then. So then you simply, once you primed your feed, you then start doing your posting. So if I want to look at a provoking question, I go provoking questions in Google. So this is how easy it is, guys. 60 thoughtful provoking questions. And I just go through one, I select one. What is life? That sounds okay. What is life? What is inspiration? Copy it over. Put it on my profile page, which is here. Now, when you tag on your profile page, you'll see this little icon will come up here, and you want to use it so it stands out. So this then, when you select them, here, you create this behind it as well, okay? So what is life is beautiful to you? Where do you find inspiration? And I might go hashtag, let me know. Okay, so I've created that. And I can change that background by simply clicking on here, and it brings me up all different color black backgrounds that I can change. Okay, so I click that one there, just get out of that. Oops. Pull him back up. Okay, so now it's blue. So now I post him here, which is on my profile. So I post him. Once I've posted him, I go share, and I share to my group. And in my group, I'll go launch, and I'll write something. Quote of the day, love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below, and let's start a conversation. Right? And then I just post it. So now it's sitting on my profile page. I primed my page already. And if I go to my group, I've automatically shared it into my group there as well. If you share it across, always type something up here, just some sort of comment or something to show that you're actually engaging, not just share it to all groups. And that's what I do there. So with Goodreads, for your quotes, you go goodreads.com. Come up here. All of these ones here are all quotes. So there's let me see, Goodreads. Let me find, here they are. Here's all your quotes. There's best quotes, love quotes, inspiration, funny, motivational, life, quest, positive thing. So I might want to go, okay, let's do a funny quote for today. I feel like humour. All right, so I go to funny. And then I'll have a look again. We want something short so that it stands out. Okay, never go to bed, stay up and fight. Never go to bed, stay up and fight. Probably not me. Except who you are, unless you're a serial killer. I think that's funny. So I copy that. Copy it. Go across to my profile page, which is the home. Post it in there. Select a colour background. Might go red. Go. Oh my God. Who is a serial killer? Oops. Serial killer. See, I'll go there. So I just add something. Now, if you type too much here, there's a limit that you can type. If you type in too many characters, you'll lose the background. So you've got to shorten it so it'll stand out. Hit post. So now I've got there as well. I share it into my group. Launch. Is anyone a serial killer in the group? I bet I might put an emoji, a frightened emoji or something. That. I'll post it. Okay. So that's very simple to do. So now start doing that, start getting stuck into it. And honestly, if you do all these strategies, I found I did these strategies and within 3 weeks, my group had increased its engagement to 600% because my group was very disengaged because I left it. I got tired of it, so it was very disengaged. So I'm just rebuilding it again. And now I've been working fairly hard on it for the last month, and it's now got 900% engagement to what it used to be. So because I was going to close it down. So this stuff works, but the only thing is you've got to keep doing it. So you'll probably look at a later time. You might get a VA or someone else to do this sort of thing for you as well. But I will also be showing you how to use automation and scheduling. So you've got to be really smart with it. You've got to start putting time aside and use your time wisely. All right, guys, talk to you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.